Hey, my name is Franco and I am a professional trader using one-up-trader accounts. I want to give you my testimonial why you should use funded accounts and more importantly, why one-up-trader is one of your best options out there. I first knew about trading at a friend's house. That was the year 2016. But after that same day, I got hooked. I started trading on my own, but trading for fun was absolutely not funny. And after losing some money, I decided to get serious about trading and I went and bought some classes on how to trade. Even though the core of my strategy now is based on those classes, I do trade very differently now. I had to come up with my own strategy after spending lots and lots of hours of screen time and trial and error. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Trading Futures Live, where I trade every day live and we're building a very powerful trading community. I don't sell classes, nor my objective is to make myself your trading guru. I have an enormous faith in accountability, and a trading community can give me and give you that. I use funded accounts a lot. I trade my personal account, which helps me to be more contained and accountable because that is 100% my own money, and I lever myself with funded accounts to give me that extra push on my personal goals, financially speaking, obviously, but with very little downside. So look at it this way. You are trading other people's money and you get the upside with very little downside. And yes, you have some costs associated with the account, but nothing comes for free, especially in trading. And the risk and reward ratio is tremendous. The idea for me is fantastic. In my personal case, I like to use them to achieve that extra money without so much risk. But if you are initiated in trading, I absolutely recommend you using this type of account before using your own money, because I can assure you, you will lose money at the beginning. But using one-up to develop your trading skill will save you money and will preserve your mental account. I am making this video because I was paid out more than $5,000 and I will tell you my experience using one-up. I've tried a lot of other companies, and with all convictions, I will say that one-up-trader is one of the best for several reasons. Number one, rules are reasonable and they're not changing them all of a sudden. I know other companies like to change their rules consistently. Number two, they show a lot of interest in the trader and their development as a professional. Here, I like to stop and talk about an experience that I had. This actually is something that happened to me with another funding company. I was funded for more than 2 months and the account was in the money for approximately $13,000. So picture this. I opened this account $150K and the account was at $163K plus 2 withdrawals of $2,500 each. That will make a total profit amount of $18,000. But, and this is a big but, because of their payout rules, I couldn't request the entire amount for a payout. Also, they had this rule that you couldn't keep positions overnight. But the thing is that at a time, I had some automatic trading strategy running my accounts. And because of a computer error, I kept a position of 2 micros past 4:59 p.m. Not a big deal, right? But it was. Because no matter how big the account was, I was breaking the rule. So even though I realized what has happened at around 5:20 in the afternoon, I started sending an email and I tried to, in parallel, to close the position, all my effort was futile. The markets were closed. There was no option for me but to wait till the market reopened at 6 p.m. and close all the positions. But at this point, damage was already done. So what happened? 6 p.m. comes around and I realize that they have closed my account and they kept 100% of my profits. I sent several emails and I asked them for the case to be escalated to a major instances within the company just to see if they could forgive the fact that it was a computer error. But if you think about it from the risk management standpoint, it was very insignificant. We're only 2 micros, for God's sake. So here's my point. Do you think they will close an account that is making money for them? Absolutely not. Or it's like that you are more a product for them than a partner. And they make money from you buying evaluations instead of you making money in the account and them getting that 10% of the profits. I think that is something that one needs to think about. Remember, you are investing time in building a trading account and a trading skill. It's not only about money. I believe the most valuable commodity any person has is time. Well, on comparison with OneUp, something similar happened to me. I had a trade running on a full position size that was 5 minutes by the time, and instead of me scaling out, I made a mistake pressing the wrong button and I added 3 more contracts. So technically, I broke a rule of max position sizing. I luckily immediately realized the mistake that I made, and I killed the entire position. So what happened? Well, my account went to an audit and they corrected my profit balance to a max position size on a hypothetical scenario. And as a result, I got a warning. They didn't close my account and they didn't took all my profits like the other company did. This was a breakthrough experience for me. And I thought, look, these guys are really trying to make me a better trader for their own benefit. If you are a consistently profitable trader, you will become their trading partner, not their trading product. So that was number 2. And number 3, and here's my favorite thing about OneUp, their payouts. You can request them at any time if you qualify. At this point, you gotta go above the threshold, but any company has that threshold. But you can submit a payout and have the money in your bank account in less than 24 hours. I think that is amazing. All right, now that we talked about the quality of the company, let's talk about my trading rules. If you see me trading in my channel, Trading Futures Live, I trade very particularly. I do not use indicators. I do not use oscillators. I only use market structures and correlations between the dollar and the equity markets. And to enhance my timing, I use market internals, advance and decline line, and the tick chart. This is an example of a trade that I took Friday, November 11th, and we were patiently waiting for a high probability and high expectancy trade. Our bias was to the long side, and when the setup was there, we executed. We bought here, we scaled out here, and here we sold the rest of the position. I am a funded trader with OneUp Trader, and I will continue to be their trading partner because I really think they're one of the best options out there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Trade safe.